If you are studying the Bible, you should be asking God to speak to you through your studies to make them worthwhile. I personally love it, but I am overawed when God speaks to me through Scripture while I am preparing to facilitate a Bible study. My name is Peter. I am the study facilitator for Accessible Fellowship's online Bible studies. During the week that starts on Sunday, June 23rd, our lesson topic is Worship and Work Must Be One, from the Salt and Light series published by Herald Press. Our scripture is Exodus 35, verse 30, through chapter 36, verse 7. And of course, you know the context. Exodus opens with the Israelites enslaved by Egypt. They're making bricks. What a way to earn a living. I can't imagine that too many Israelites were jumping up early in the morning and say, "All right, I can't wait to get to work. This is really exciting. I wonder how many bricks I can make today." Probably not. We know from what we read in the Bible that they spent a lot of time complaining. They had learned. By the time we get to Exodus chapter 35, we read about God raising up skilled craftsmen who recruit able assistants to build a tabernacle. The call goes out to the Israelites for donations of gold and silver and valuable wood. So much is contributed that Moses has to ask them to stop. Don't bring any more. We don't have room to store it. This week's lessons has many personal applications, but I would like to tell you my own very present personal application. The Salt and Light Leader's Guide suggests referring to a consultant whose name is Simon Sinek. And Simon's message is how important it is to know why you are doing what you are doing. Now, in my earlier days, I scoffed at the idea of vision statements and mission statements. What a waste of time. Let's just dive straight into strategies and goals and get the work done. Minimize the number of meetings. Let the leaders lead. Well, since then, I've had quite a bit of experience in healthcare management and in formal education and informal education. I have had some very good mentors, and I've learned about the value of a guiding star, a goal that everything aims towards. Now, I've mentioned that Accessible Fellowship resulted from COVID, morphing a Sunday school class into a ministry, with the realization that many people experience barriers to fellowship. They experience barriers to worship and barriers to Bible study. Now, I am not knocking what churches do. Most sincere kudos to churches who install ramps next to their stairways and elevators, who put in hearing assistant technology, who use vans to transport people to and from church, who stream their services, and who have conscientious visitation practices. Good for you, really. There are other barriers. Work schedules, home caregiving responsibilities, disabilities of a wide variety, distance, fear, phobias, and those barriers define what Accessible Fellowship wants to become. As I was preparing for the lesson, I saw what Simon Sinek says, "Why are you doing what you are doing?" Thereafter, I listened to an interview by Russell Moore of Christianity Today, interviewing Christian rap star Lecrae. And Lecrae, who is a very insightful person, talked about how important it has been for him to think about why he is doing what he's doing. I did spend some time thinking about accessible fellowship, who we are, where we're going, and importantly, why. We are striving to follow God's leading. We have started to document mission and vision statements, and I will put the first drafts down below for your comment and questions, which would be very, very greatly appreciated. You are welcome to join us on Thursday mornings for our Bible study, which is based on Scripture. We take some structure from the Herald Press Salt and Light Bible study material, and we enjoy each other's fellowship. So, if you have the ability to access Zoom, please feel free to join us on Thursday morning. If you have any questions or comments, or if you have trouble with access, please do not hesitate to send me an email. And know that our Bible studies are aimed at providing us with material for thought, material through which God can speak to each one of us individually. Thanks for being here.